Hi everyone, Switched Over here. A few days ago, I saw a video from that Dr. Wolf had made about Twilight Sparkle, and he stated in his video that it might be something that we all wouldn't be ready for. And I said, quote, Twilight Sparkle won't return for MLP G5, says Tara Strong, end quote. And if you ask me who Tara Strong is, well, she is the voice actress for Twilight Sparkle. And you may ask, why would she say that? Or at least, how would we know for sure if she said that is confirmed? Well, she in fact said that during a live stream. So it turns out Twilight Sparkle might not be part of the next generation. But that not indicate though, but even that many of are freaking out like now, like what? She's not going to be part of the next generation? But how can that not be? Well, that is not possible. There is two ways that it could be possible. Number one though is that Twilight Sparkle won't be part of the next generation at all. Or number two is that she will be part of the new generation, but with another voice actor. It is possible that Tara Strong had been declined or hasn't been offered to be the next to voice for the next Twilight, the next generation, the G5. If we could sing from that point though, in which of the possibilities do you think is most likely? That either Twilight would either be part of G5 or that even if that Tara Strong won't be as a voice actor for her in the next generation. Well, considering from that all the information we have that there will be a G5 with the next year or so, and also with all the pictures, or at least the concept drawings we've seen about the main six of the new ones, we have seen Twilight as an Earth pony. So, is that some sort of indication that Twilight will still be part of the G5, but perhaps with another voice actor? I might say yes in that. I mean, consider from this. Even if we don't know much about the G5, even Dr. Wolf had made he stated in his video, what if this going to be part of another kingdom? I mean, we don't know for sure if this going to be part in Equestria in this new. I mean, we don't know for sure if this that if well, we don't really not know if Equestria will be part of G5. So, even he stated maybe that there's going to be a new entirely kingdom, another entirely new land, even filled with ponies. Perhaps it's going to be a new type of franchise in a different Equestria. Because if we had to go back from G3 to G1, in those series, in those part of French generations, Equestria didn't even exist. There were no Equestria. One of the generations had the name Ponyland or Pony Valley or something. So, in apart from that, perhaps we want to be seeing Equestria in G5. Perhaps it might be another different kingdom, and that still will be filled with ponies, but they still have the main six in that, but perhaps in different style. Like Fluttershy is a unicorn, Applejack is as an Earth pony, still Pinkie Pie as a Pegasi, and the others are the same, just differently. So, even with that, when Tara Strong mentioned that Twilight won't be part of G5, there could have been some hint and some indication that she meant that she won't be part of the next generation of G5, by meaning that she won't be the voice actor, that she won't be the voice of Twilight in G5. Perhaps that Twilight will be part of G5 but with another different voice actor. That would mean some sort of explanation though. But still we don't have that much as confirmation of if that is true. But in that if it's true, it would be the only likely logic answer. For consider from how much we have been even seen about this for G5. Ever since G5 was announced, there was going to be that with between 2020 to 2021, but before then it's going to be the movie based on G5. Sorry, based on the G5. So, how much do we know sure if Twilight will be part of G5? Well, if the Hasbro had even decided to release some of the concept early drawings for or the early designs of the G5's main 6, including with Twilight. So people might have asked themselves, why would they made suddenly, even they made a main 6, the new designs, and then suddenly Horace Wrong, who is the voice actor for Twilight, says that she won't be part of the G5. So why would Hasbro decide to make a whole new main 6 with Twilight, but when the voice actor for Twilight says that she won't be part of G5? In my strongly believes is that Twilight will be part of G5, but perhaps with a new different voice actor, which has seemed so far almost been confirmed. Since Tara Strong had mentioned, said that Twilight Sparkle won't return from MLP G5, but still that she meant that she won't be part of this as the voice for Twilight in G5. Still, we don't know, but that is confirmed yet though. But it would be some explanation why suddenly then if there weren't if it's going to be if there wouldn't be any some sort of any Twilight won't be returned in G5. So why would then suddenly Hasbro months ago had made this new early designs of main 6, including with Twilight? It wouldn't even make sense. Why would they made an early designs of the new main 6, including with Twilight? And now, suddenly, only a few days ago, when Tara's Wrong had revealed that she won't be part of that Twilight won't be part of G5. Those things doesn't even make sense. They can even cooperate. How would it even work out? So in my stronger belief though, that Twilight will still be part of G5, but just with another different voice actor. I mean, there's strong possibility in that. But if we don't know for sure yet though, there still might be some it might be some later on, ever since that even though that this year 2020 had just started, but has only been past 4 months in of the new year, still we might be have some perhaps maybe with some more information later on in this past summer or this fall. I mean, there is a possibility that if there's going to be more information about G5's next series show, what's going to be next year, there's strongly possibility that they will release some more information or perhaps even more official designs of the new main 6, or maybe at least some more information on what's going to happen, like if it's going to be part of a new kingdom or some sort of things. So I strongly believe that we will have some more information about this sometimes in summer or perhaps in early fall. Because even we don't know for sure yet how much of our information, because still now there is just only to be debating what's going to happen and what if those designs of the main 6 are official or just still early ones. We don't know for sure yet. But until though, when we have first more information, can confirm if these designs are official or still just early drawings. There's still much more or much information about the G5 that can just be speculated. Several months ago, I heard some information from other brony that Luna won't be part of the G5, which I don't know for sure because I didn't even have any information at all, no sources to go on. So, I mean, many other people have asked if there's going to be a new G5 with the main six, which other characters will be part of it? Well, perhaps not even Celestia or Luna won't be part of it. Maybe they will gonna be perhaps another, because from back in G1 to G3 there were no princesses like Luna or Celestia. They were a princess, of course, but they were not like Luna or Celestia. But there was just one character that has been through the entire series of franchise from G1 to G4, and that is Spike. Strongly believing that Spike will be part of G5 as well. I mean, they would not be the same after a new generation without Spike. So, but though, all this information that Twilight won't be part of G5 according to Tara Strong. But it might be some indication that even though that she won't be for the character of Twilight in G5, it is still a very strong possibility that Twilight still be part of G5, but just with a new voice actor. If that is happening, I'm still much very surprised to see if that's going to happen, but I'm still very much open-minded to see how much how they will react. I mean, we don't know much more about that, but I do hope that we will have more information during the summer and this early fall, more about the next generation, at least some more details on what's going to happen, and perhaps some official drawings, designs of the characters, and perhaps even know what else characters will be part of this new generation, and if they will be reveal some new villains or bad guys. I mean, you just think about it though. There is a lot of things we can't be discussing about this, much of the debating what can happen and what will happen, which characters will be part or not be part of. But I do hope, at least for Spike's case, that he will be part of the G5. But if my beliefs about Tara's wrongs mention that Twilight won't be part of G5 is false, I do hope that Twilight will be part of G5, but perhaps with a new voice actor, which I would be accepting. But I still want to be just make sure that this new generation will be as good as many things is. There is still a lot of things that we haven't seen much about this yet. I mean, since this information about the G5 came out last year, before even just season 9 has finally ended, they announced that it's going to be a new generation. But they didn't decide to tell much more about that. So, but I also had to be saying that if there's going to be some sort of leak, if someone like hack into Hasbro's computer database or something and reveal this as leaking to the public, don't take that as a big no or it is a big disaster, because this happened twice before. Once they were in during season 8, but then when there's a big hack reveal a lot of information, a lot of episodes that hasn't even been aired on TV then has been leaked, and including the season 9. So if it's going to be another hacking to this part, then don't be alarmed. Things can happen. We cannot stop that if it doesn't happen. But if there's going to be some sort of information, trust it first to be part of as an official from Hasbro announcement. If there's going to be some sort of leak, don't take this as a series at first. Because even this thing that is going to be happening, the new information, leaked pictures, videos of the next generation, don't take that as strong hints though. It still might be some, even those were early concept for maybe an episode. Things, some things can be altered in the episode that has been leaked. I mean, all the things can happen. So, anyways, my strongly believes that Twilight will be part of G5, but just with the new voice actor. I am quite upset that Tara Strong won't be as Twilight in Next Generation. It's sadly though. But if we had would if we had started um, some sort of list of people signing for maker trying to make her change her mind to say she to take her back as Twilight G5. But even we would have gathered, let's say, over 500,000 names on it, it still probably would not have an effect. But it would show people's dedication for to keep preserving the G5's voice actor for the lovely character from the show. Still, though, all we can do now is wait and see if it's going to be more information about the G5 this summer or this fall, and especially about this case if Twilight actually will be part of the G5. So if Twilight isn't going to be part of G5, why would Hasbro then decide to announce a new tiny designs for Twilight and her friends for the G5? That wouldn't even make sense at all. For the question though, why would Hasbro announce a whole new design for G5 with Twilight, and later on, only a few months later, when the voice actor for Twilight, Tara Strong, reveals by her calling herself that Twilight won't be part of G5? It doesn't even make sense if you ask me. That why would Hasbro reveal a new designs for the entirely new main six, including Twilight, but later the voice actor saying that Twilight won't be part of the next generation? I just say it is possible that they had already made this up, being decided perhaps even months ago when they revealed the new main six and everything. Perhaps even then, Tara Strong perhaps had been asked to if she wanted to be continue as Twilight Sparkle in Next Generation, and and that she needed some time to think about it, and and even for all the work before the new designs and perhaps even recording for the new episodes, including the new movie. So it is possible that Tara Strong had been considered. She maybe she thought, maybe she believed she had been part of this show for nearly a decade, and that maybe it was time to move on for another projects in the future, and perhaps letting someone else to take over as Twilight's voice actor. I mean, it is normal for voice actors to have been part of shows for a long time and decides to move on for new voice actors. Because even during there was one great show that I grew up with, the Gamma Bears of Disney. For example, in that show they had a lot of voice actors. Even they had a few voice actors from could have played one character from the first season, maybe up to 3 to 4 seasons, and suddenly they changed. You may ask some reason. Well, some of the characters may have passed away during that time, or they decide maybe that person didn't want to be part of the show anymore, and they probably want to have someone else to take over. There's a lot of reasons, but exactly why Tara Strong didn't want to be part of G5 as Twilight. I have no idea. Maybe then she thought maybe it was time to move on for let us know someone else to be as Twilight. But like I said, we not know. But I do really hope that this G5 might be has its up and down sides. People might think, oh no, why did they start a new generation when we had this a great one before? And this might have even some mixed feelings in according within a brownie fandom. Like, how will they accept the G5, or will they abandon the brownie fandom with, like, think maybe of the few first episodes of G5 season 1, they think, oh no, this show isn't that good, and they decide to stop watching it. And then the Hasbro maybe realized the mistake, like ending on G4, and when suddenly they had a few million views on this episodes and from season 1 up to season 9 of the G4. And then suddenly that the first seasons of the first season, the first episodes of the first season of G5 has even much below, and even has less than 10,000 people, or has even less than 5,000 people watching it. I mean, if they're learning the mistake from if the G5 won't be as much as a good success as its predecessor, who knows? In matter of speaking, we can only wait to see if G5 will be as a great success as the previous G4 was. I mean, if they decide to find out, at least Hasbro sees that if G4, the G5 has even much lower viewers, they might have figured out, had realized the mistake by ending a great generation to suddenly to just start a new one. But that is all we can wait for now until the G5 starts with the next year or so. But even we have no idea about what's going to happen in G5. I mean, we don't know which bad guys will appear in that one. Maybe they will bring back some of the other previous bad guys from G1 to G3, maybe. Since they actually brought back some of the bad guys from the previous generations, like Terek, Smoosh, but he has ended up in as a small character in just one episode. Well, 2 episodes when he shows as a cameo. But otherwise, they have brought back some of the background, some old bad guys. And even perhaps in G5 they might bring back some other bad guys from the previous generations. And who knows, even maybe Grogar and his true form, or maybe some new guys, bad guys, but who knows. But at least, as we know for sure that at least Tara Strong had mentioned that Twilight won't be part of G5. But like I said, we don't know for sure at yet. It is a strong possibility that it is that Tara Strong believed that is part that she won't be part of the night as Twilight anymore. And that Twilight can still be part of G5, but just going to be replaced with another voice actor, which would make sense. Over the years, many characters from different shows have done that, so they would not be the first. So, but if you have your own opinions or thoughts about this, when figure out if Twilight is going to want to be part of G5, or that she will be part of it, but just with another voice actor. Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, subscribe, leave a comment, and as always, this is Switch Down Below, over and out.